Jai Gurudev. So we were talking about many stories in Bhagavata Purana. Today we'll talk about the story of Dhruva Maharaja. There was a king by name Uttanapada and he had two wives, Suruchi and Suniti. Suniti had a son by name Uttama. Suruchi had a son by name Uttama. Suniti had a son by name Dhruva. It so happened that the Uttanapada king was more inclined to Suruchi and his son Uttama. So he was always playing with him, he was always fondling his son Uttama. One day Dhruva said that even he would like to sit on the king's lap and play on the king's lap. But Suruchi got very upset that no, it is only Uttama who can sit on the king's lap. You don't deserve to sit on the king's lap. For you to deserve, you have to come back again, praying to Lord Sri Hari, come back on this planet, born again as my son. Only then you will be able to sit on the king's lap. Hearing this, Dhruva was very upset. So he went to his mother Suniti and told this. Suniti, hearing this, was very upset, and he told that yes, whatever king said is, whatever Suruchi said is right. The king is more inclined to Suruchi. He hardly talks to us. You do one thing, don't have any ill will towards anyone. You do one thing, you just go to the forest and start praying to Lord Hari. So Dhruva goes to the forest and he started meditating on Lord Hari. On the way he meets Narada Muni. Narada Muni tells Dhruva that Dhruva, you are still a very small child. Tapas and penance is not your cup of tea. You just accept whatever God has thrown onto you in this situation. You just accept it. But Dhruva was very, he was very firm on this decision. He said, no, I've been humiliated by my stepmother, so I will have to I'll have to pray to Lord Hari, meditate on Lord Hari. So Narada Muni was very pleased. He said, yes, it is very good that you're doing this tapas. I was just testing you. Now you do one thing, you take this mantra and meditate on Lord Hari. So he gave the mantra, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So Dhruva meditated on this mantra for about 6 months. After 6 months, Lord Hari was very pleased and he appeared to Dhruva. And Dhruva opened his eyes and he saw a very resplendent figure of Lord Narayana with 4 arms. So, unable to know what to do, he bowed down to Lord Narayana's feet. And then he wanted to sing a song, but being a very small child, he didn't know what song to sing. But Lord Hari, whose hand itself represents Vedas, he just patted the boy on his cheek, and it seems he started singing. He got to know all the knowledge of Vedas. And Lord Hari was very pleased with Dhruva, and he said that Dhruva will rule the kingdom for thousands of years, and once he leaves earth, he will be taken by his own consort through a star by name Dhruva pole star, which is in the realm of Lord Narayana. So it is said that Dhruva pole star is still present. So Dhruva was very pleased with this, and he came back. Once he comes back, what boon did I ask? I wanted to always have Harinama Smarana with me, always God's name with me, but here I ended up getting the kingdom. So, but Uttanapada got to know about this, and about his Dhruva's penance and appearance of Lord Narayana. He was very happy. He received the child with all glory. He received his child, and he made him the king. And next, he found out that his stepmother Suruchi and his step brother Uttama, they were killed by Yaksha. Hearing this, he was very upset. He started destroying all the Yaksha. Swayambhu Manu, who was the son of Brahma himself, he had to come and console Dhruva, asking him to stop killing all the Yakshas. Finally, Dhruva agreed and he stopped killing Yakshas. The Raja, the ruler, the head of the Yakshas, Kubera himself, came to Dhruva, and he was very pleased with this decision, and he asked Dhruva, what boon do you want? Dhruva said, I always want Harinama Smarana with me. I always want the Lord's name with me. So Kubera was very pleased with this, with the boy's decision, and he granted the boon. So it is said Dhruva went on to rule the kingdom for many years. He was a very just kingdom. He was a very enlightened king. After that, during the time of his death, the consort of Narayana himself, they came and they took Lord Dhruva to a pole, to a star, and that star is known today as Dhruva pole star, which is still shining, which is still resplendent. It is in the realm of Lord Narayana. So this is the story of bhakti, devotion, penance of Dhruva. So tomorrow we'll look at other stories. Jai Guru.